Hi everyone, welcome to a special live stream. Yes, I'm doing it on a Friday. That is because I'm taking part in the Yogscast Game Jam, where I'll be creating a game between now and till Sunday. 48 hours to make it. The theme is giving, so I've had a little think about. I've got some ideas of what I want to do. So this isn't going to be a tutorial because I'm going to move fast through this. But I thought it'd be quite interesting for people to watch if they want to see me go full speed through this. I will try and talk through it, but it's going to be quite chill. So enjoy it. I've got some music as well. You guys hopefully enjoy it. Cool. Okay, I've got chat up, so if you want to ask questions, feel free. But I am, as I said, going to be blitzing through this as quick as possible. Because we have 48 hours to make the game. I don't, because I'm a full-time father, so I am kind of limited in that regard. Okay, so first things first, let's create our character. I've already made the character. Desktop. And I want, it's this one. Nope, not that one. Oh, which one is it? Walking? Yes. Import. Okay, so I'm making a Santa Claus game for... The theme is giving, so I have to make a game for the theme giving. So I've got a Santa Claus, and import the rest of his animations. So we want this. And we'll click open. And we want the walking skeleton. Export time, import. And I also want to import create component. Right. Okay, so I've got two materials. I need to use both of them. Okay. So I'm just setting up the main characters. The idea of the game is that we're going to play as Santa, going around having to give presents to all the young children. So sort of like a adventure platforming game. Put that there. And this one. Nope. This one. So whereas everyone else can get about 48 hours, I reckon I'll be having about 8 to 10 hours to do this. So we'll see how we get on with this. Let's change our third person character over to the center. It's a bit big. Oh. Okay, now I've got to do the animation blueprint for this. Okay. make a blend space. Blend space. This will be also archived, by the way, so don't worry if you don't manage to see all of this. Whoops, I want this one. Idle. Oh, I didn't want two-dimensional one, I want a one-dimensional one. Bollocks. Delete. Center, walk, blend space. Cool. Alright, so we've got idle over here, walk over there, and run over here. And you see a blend space between the different walk and runs. Nice. Okay. Let's go in here and add that blend space to our field here. And let's just open it back up. I need to change the horizontal axis here. Call it speed. Min value 0, max value is 600. And go save. Okay, so we've got that done, and we're going to go into there, add a variable called speed, and this will be a float. So I'm just going to talk through what I'm doing rather than explain what's going on. So I'm making a float there. I need to get the speed of this thing by getting the movement component, get velocity, vector length, gets us the speed. Okay. Right, a third person character. Give this mesh the animation blueprint, center, compile, and oh, I didn't hook it up. There you go. Okay. So now I've got center. Cool. For the animations, I use Mixer Mode, by the way. I did that prior to starting this. So now I've got to do a jump. No, jump has to be separated like this because you don't know how long you're going to fall for. So this is one way of doing it. Need a variable is falling. Make graph. Get movement component is falling. Nope. Not falling. That's where it was falling. Is Is it just the character? Let's have a look what I missed. Hang on. Oh, it's in there, isn't it? Oh no, it is. I got it right first time. Okay. Cool. Go in here. Falling is true. Go to jump start. So jump. Start. less than equal to 1. So it basically says when the animation previously ends, it will now go into the next one, which is jump falling idle. And then here we're going to say when falling is false, so it's not equal to. Oh wait, no, just not. Bollocks. So it's not true. We go into here, jump down, and then do time remaining. Less than or equal to 1. Okay. So now got jump. I just need to stop looping those animations. Another one. And don't loop. Don't loop. Cool. SS center. Let's just pull the camera out on him. I'm also going to move the mannequin over into the center folder. So we've got all the code here from the third person blueprint. I don't need no touch stuff, so get rid of touch. Movement inputs, leave as is. Gamepad inputs, it's fine. VR stuff I don't need. Compile. Change the camera boom here to, let's try 600. And the length, and let's see how far away that is from the player. Okay. Hi SM1. I do on every week on a Saturday. I do stream on Twitch. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer simultaneously. Right, let's start building a world here. So let's just get rid of all this junk. Oh. Get that, and don't need that. Okay. I'm going to put a landscape in, so you can make it like an island. So we create that. Actually, don't want to do that. I want to set your location to this to minus 500. And click create. So now it's the seabed. So now I can raise it up and make an island. Not focused too much on structure just yet. Just want to get a basic shape. Let's bigger. Oh, hello. Way too much. Easy does it. Alright, let's just flatten to a certain height. A bit lower. There you go. Right, let's get the base of the island. Yeah, tonight I'm starting a bit earlier. I'm starting at 10. Just because of the nature of the game jam, I need as much time as possible to try and get as much done as possible. Cool. Right, that'll do for an island. Again, we'll tweak this as we go because I haven't got an idea of what the levels will look like. But we'll get to it. Let's create material. We go for a low poly look because time. In fact, what we'll do, landscape layer, cohorts, landscape layer blend, grass, sand, and rock. Cool. We don't need landscape layer chords. We're not using textures, we're using colours. So sand. And rock we'll go for cool. Apply that. Hi to Russia. Hi to Pixel. Welcome. Let's turn off specular. Roughness up to 1. We're done with the landscape material. So now I'm going to drag that onto my landscape. Paint. Add white blended. Sure. Okay. So click on sand here. And now paint in some sand. Rock. So what it's doing there is it's just creating new landscape layer files as I go into each one of these quadrants. It's basically a picture. It's laying the pictures on top of each other. See, so now I've got rock. I can paint that in. Brush size, full strength. Okay, I'll paint that in. Base of the water here. Okay, now let's add some water into this world. Need a new landscape. Like so. And create. Let's make a new water material. Keeping with the same sort of star we got here. We're just going to add this as water, as bluish. We'll give it some transparency, so I'm going to change it to translucent, and we'll give an opacity here of 0.2. Apply that. Let's see how this will look on this material. That's alright, Floodwing. You can get another chance. I'm pretty sure there's a game jam happening all the time at some point in the world. They're good though. They're good for stretching your muscles. Okay, so the translucent one isn't working. So let's turn translucency off. Let's just make it straight up opaque. I'll add some effects to it later to make it look more like water. For now, I just want to get the scene set. Yeah, an island. Okay. So Santa here is landed on an island and he's got to go deliver presents to all the nice boys and girls. And let's make the water not solid. Occlusion. Oh, I need to tell. There's no occlusion, custom, and we want to ignore everything. There you go, cool. Right, so we've got Santa going in the world. Now let's import some assets to start building some level up. Import. Actually, let's just drag whole folders in. Oh, where'd I put them? Just the folder. I can't remember if it is or not. If not, I've got some meshes here I can use. Tonight I am on dad duty, so there may be some kids screaming, and I may have to go for a bit to go sort them out. Shouldn't take too long though. If I do go and be right back, that's why. Cool. Okay, so here's all these assets I've downloaded. These are just free assets I found online. But we can use them to start building out some of our world here. Let's give this texture. Close that one. Oh, I can already hear my son screaming. That's alright, I'll go up in a second to do this last one. Having a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old is great fun. Doesn't make me tired at all. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. There we go, we've got some assets now, so we can use this to build. Start building our world. But I'll be right back. I'll put the be right back sign on. Literally a moment or two. And I'm back. So, crisis averted, child is sated. Okay, let's start building an environment and try and figure out what the hell we're going to do with this thing. So these are just assets I just downloaded. I should try and get green to match that green, really. We'll do that later. And what I'm going to do here is just and then use the ramp tool. Now we've got a path going through. Multi-levels, multi-dimensional. I'm going to have to change the grass to match the same green. It's going to really bug me, that. Let's try and get that same green. Best way of doing that. No way for me to easily do it without going to Photoshop and all other things, so let's do it by eye. Right, got a bit more yellow in it. See what that looks like. Alright, lasers. That might be a bit closer. We'll try and make the game sort of an exploration adventure game with Santa. Oh yeah, I think that's much better. That's much more closer to what we want. Right, now back to sculpting this a bit. Sculpt. Thanks, lasers. Glad you enjoyed the vids. of jank, bit of wobbliness. Okay. Fix a few landscape things there. It's not a big issue. We have a little platform bit here. Cool. Okay. Let's give that a little slight rotation up, and there's a slight rotation down. So now let's check out that little platform bit we just made. Just tweak the collision box on that. Okay, so I've got a little bit of platforming going on there. Just tweak that a little bit there. Cool. Nice. Okay. Can we make that jump? Oh, cool, okay, we can make that jump. Let's actually make it so we can't make that jump. Let's just make this a bit imposing on the player. Like so. Cool. And just going to put some rocks in there. Bigger ones. Okay. We'll make it so the player can go around this way into like another little bay area. Okay. Okay. We'll have to do some modelling at some point. I'm quite aware of that fact because I don't have everything I would want here. Let's actually get the other thing that just where'd it go? Can't remember what's in this one. Ah, these all okay. I'll try and import those in. Everything actually migrate them over. I wonder if I can just import them. Not there, sorry. Import into. Don't do that. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Our engine. Yogscast Game Jam. Just put that in there. I'm just saying it for the Game Jam leads us. I ain't done a Game Jam for years, and I thought it'd be quite fun to see what I can do. I haven't done one for ages because marriage, kids, anything else, work. I can't put my whole self into it, so I can't put the whole 48 hours into this one. So I'm just going to do what I can. See how far I get. Right, this has worked. Yeah. Okay. That's not the one I wanted though. Bollocks. Okay. See if I can find that one. So we went that one. So unorganised in my download folder. No, right, bear with me. Let's go up here. No, that's the one I've just downloaded. This one. So you've got a load of trees there. Oh, no, not the one. Needs all characters. I swear I downloaded another one. Maybe I didn't. Okay, let's download some characters then. Extract all. Sure. Right, so these are just meshes, okay, so these are just meshes from, again, for free from online. So, oh, they got some skeleton. Let's see what happens if I import one of these in. Casual mail. What's this one look like? Alright, we'll have that one. What's casual 2 mail? Okay. We'll do casual 3 mail. I don't know, not textured. Are they all like that? I don't know. Not really any that are appropriate. Not happy with those. Let's try and find another one. Those meshes came from a guy called Quantaneous, this chap here. Okay, he's got quite a lot. He does a Patreon, which is quite cool. Just want some characters. See, this one's nice, like all clothing on it. How come he's got clothing?
You have reached the voicemail box of Kino.
let's try and put one in and see if there's like a texture that I can tweak. So dragging one of a casual mail, for example. Import mesh, go to mesh. Sure. Ignore that. Oh Christ, it's got all these. Okay, yeah, so he has... Okay, so there are customizable materials. Right, okay, I gotcha. Okay, let's put that into a folder then. NPC. And we'll make another folder here for mail 1. And we're going to drag all this in, except for NPC, move here.
Please leave your name, number, and a message after the tone.
Oh, I don't want the water. Now one, move here. Okay, so if I change his skin colour, because I don't really want him to have black, dark black skin. We'll actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make these parameters that we can tweak on our character. So this will be skin colour, and we can randomise it even. We'll be clever with this. We'll be clever. So if I make all these parameters have a name. Shirt colour. This was pants. Colour. Okay. Oh, that's loads. Hair colour. Okay. Hi, Aaron. Thanks for the love. Face. I guess this is eyeballs. So we're gonna mesh. Yeah, okay. I'll leave them as is. I'll leave them white. Belt. Cool. Belt colour. Cool. Okay, so now we've got all those materials. What I'm going to do is let's make a new folder. Material instances, and I'm going to create material instance for that and drag that in to that, and I'll do it for each one. Pants, hair, shirt, and skin. Okay, I'm going to put each of these into my folder. Blueprint class, character, NPC, underscore. Do I need to make multiple? I can just use one, I think. I'll happily answer it another time, Thomas. Say time is limited to get this done as quickly as possible. Oh. Just had a notification go off. Ah, thanks, Aaron. Didn't have to. So we've got this dude here. So what I'm going to do here, because I'm going to set all these materials to their instanced versions. Okay, and what that means is I can change then the color of their of their things. So hair instance there, compile, and we make some variables here, and we go hair color, and that's going to be a linear color and editable. We're then going to duplicate and call that shirt color. Again, duplicate pants color. Duplicate again, belt color, skin color. I think that was it. Okay, so each of those are editable, and on a construction script, I'm going to grab our mesh out and set vector parameter value on materials, and this is going to be shirt color, and I'll drag shirt color into there. So to test this out, okay, if I drag this NPC out into the world, like so, now shirt color is black. If I go into the details over here, I can change the shirt color to whatever I like. So I can customize each NPC because I can drag another one out, and I can set his shirt color to something different. Cool, isn't it? So that's that. Let's give him an idle animation here. Start here. Get the mesh. Play animation. No, can't do play animation. Can I just drag a idle here? Use animation. That's it. That's it. And idle. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Right, now I'm going to do the rest of those scripts here. So literally going to copy and paste this 5 times. Is that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 5. But obviously I have to change them as I go, otherwise I get confused. So shirt color. Let's do hair color. Then drag another one out. Skin color. Belt color. And just one more for pants. Okay, turn that one off and plug that one in. So now I should be able to customize each of my dudes here. So I can go skin color, I can Caucasian. Pants color, different jeans. Shirt color, give a nice little red shirt. Belt color, yeah, leave it black. And hair color, we'll give him some brown hair. And then you have one cool thing. Okay. Actually, let's make his default face color black. That's it. Cool. So now we have an NPC. Let's go back to my chat. When did the jam start? The jam started 8 p.m. So 4 hours ago. I've been doing this for about 54 minutes. Okay. I'm eating chocolate. Any kind of sugar to keep me awake. Okay, so as I said, the idea of the game is that we want the Santa Claus to drop gifts off at the NPCs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the NPCs request a certain gift. So the player has to go find that gift and then give it to the NPC. So I'm going to put an NPC at the top here. Like so. I will tweak all their colours and later on. Let's just sort them out. Okay, so when I get near the NPC, I want it to display what he wants. Okay, so let's make a little speech bubble. Go into Photoshop. Do 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 do. Right, so I'll have a sip of my drink. Well, yeah, that's loading up. I'm going to just start plating some stuff. Trees. Okay, so at the moment you can see there's collision boxes going around these things. I'm going to cheat and tell these things to change their collision. So I'm going to open up the meshes and go down to collision settings. I'm going to change it to use the complex collision. And what that means is that I can go up close to it now. It's not efficient, but for low poly stuff like this it's fine. So I'm going to go through each of these cliffs that we're using and just change that. This one, did I do this one? Yeah. Okay, so now I've got better collision on these things. Okay, so when I get near him, I'm going to make him appear a speech bubble above his head, and in that type of speech bubble would be a texture, an icon for the thing he wants, and you have to go find it and give it to him. So I'm going to create new, and we'll create, do a 1024, create. Okay, so hide that. Let's get a rounded rectangle. Let's increase the radius there. 100 pixels. Cool. And then we're going to do some circles. Circles or speaking? Let's do speaking. I could have just used actually custom shape. I think there's one for speech box. No. Yeah, there you go. We'll just use that. Saves a bit of time. A bit bigger. Try not to get it to clip to the edge. There you go. Right, go to file, save as. There we go, JPEG. Desktop. Speech bubble. That's not how you spell speech. And we want that to be a PNG, not a JPEG. Cool. Right, now let's create the widget for this speech bubble. User interface, widget blueprint, speech bubble. Open this up. Yeah, the most efficient collision method is to do your own custom collision boxes. It is long-winded, but yes, that is the correct way of doing it. What do I want to do? I want to do just do an image and import my speech bubble in. Yeah. Okay. Right, now import it in. There we are. So now I can use this speech bubble on the brush. Sweet. So let's get the speech bubble just appearing in his world. So we edit the NPC, go to the viewport, and we are going to add a widget. And the widget we're going to have, let's call that, name it actually, speech bubble. And with it selected, you can choose what widget you want to use. So we're going to tell it to draw it in this screen space. Okay, which means you can't test it here, but if I push play, right, so there it is over there. So let's see how big, if it's big enough when we get to it. So we're going to have it turned off when we're not near it. Oh, shite. That's not too bad. I just need to position it, obviously. I'm just going to change it to world so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And then change it back to screen. Let's see if that position looks right. Not too bad. Bring it over a tad bit more. Down a little bit. Okay. Okay. So when we get near him, we're going to make him face towards center and show that speech bubble. Okay. So let's do that when we're near him. And the easiest way of doing that is just do a collision field, I guess. We'll do a collision. We'll do a sphere collision, and we want to change its radius. Oh, not too much. About there. Okay. And we're going to go and put in and interact with that, or overlap with that. So overlap with the component, begin. We're going to tell speech bubble set visibility to true. We're going to check if our other actor is equal to the player character. And plug that in. Cool. So that's that. And then on end overlap, do basically the same. But turn that to false. And I'm going to tell my speech bubble here to be not visible when at start. So no speech bubble, and then if I go near him, the speech bubble should appear. Then it's just a matter of making him turn to face us. Okay. Key. So what I'm going to do here is on a tick event, I'm going to get the speech bubble visible and go is visible. So this will only do this code if it is actually visible, and if it is visible, we're going to tell look at rotation, and the start is going to be get actor location, and we need another one for the bottom one, but the bottom one's target is the player character. And we're going to tell set actor rotation true. So now let's see if that works. I may have to change the axes on some of them, because if I jump he does that. So let's fix that. So I'm going to break this, split it, and split this, and I only want the yaw, so let's take the yaw over. Cool. We're not going to do any aim offsets, but no time for that. Let's just get the actual game working. So there he is. And if I leave, he will no longer keep looking at me. Okay, so that's the speech bubble. We'll do the icon to get him drawing it onto the texture. Well, we could do it. We could try. Oh, I can't remember how you do it now, though. Is it draw texture? Draw texture. Okay. Target's canvas. Can't remember how you do this now. I'll do this another time. I've got the code elsewhere for that. We'll have a look at that later. I'm going to make it draw a texture on that speech bubble based on what I want it to pick up. Okay, let's flesh out a bit more of this world. Build these sort of stylized mountains. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, not bad. Okay, we might have a bit more of an open field bit here. But back to my sculpting for my landscape. Okay, let's just flatten out this area to match this height here. Just the strength there. Size. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of an open field bit. We'll have some water in here too. We have a little lake or something. Let's do a waterfall. Yeah, that'll be fun. And then if I change this to landscape 2, pull the water up, and then flatten it to a particular height, and there's my water. So I make this like a little waterfall that drops down from somewhere. Oh, bloody tool. Now to make the waterfally part, I'm just going to raise this water up a little bit to the top here. Break through the top of this mesh. There we go. And then now I tell this to flatten. Just a little bit. Brush fall off. Turn that way down. Let's just slowly creep that out. Oh, too much. That'll do you. And then I'll go back to my mode here. Ooh. I'm just going to corner the waterfall. What we'll do is we'll eventually make the water texture act like a waterfall when it's going down a horizontal gradient. That looks right. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Okay, just to do some platforming now. So I'm going to make it so the player has to jump up on this, and jump up on this. And then in here, drop that down. Jump from there to there. Okay. And I'll bridge that over to there. Oh, what the hell's going on there? Why is that way over there? That makes no damn sense. Sorry, level design isn't that interesting to watch. It just takes a long time. Let's see if that bit's actually jumpable. His jump's too floaty. Let's fix that jump a little bit. And here, change gravity scale to 1.2, and then give his jump a bit more. Let's go 1000 in the Z, and I want to increase the air control to 0.8. Okay, test that out. Bit too much in the jump, I think. Let's turn that down. Let's turn it to 600. Okay. Let's test this little platforming bit I'm trying to set up. So I want to go from there to there and then over to here, but I want to stop the player from just jumping from there to there. So this needs to be moved way back, doesn't it? Cool, okay. Be right back. I'm gonna go deal with my son again. He's crying yet again. Be right back. And we're back in the game. So sorry, yeah, my son was crying again. Right. Right, so let's just get more of the core mechanics of the game done. Then I can spend further a day working on level design. So let's get some items for us to pick up and drop into the game. So there's a website. What's got some stuff that we could make as possible gifts for people. Maybe like a car, use it like a toy car. Food we could use, gems. Okay, there's quite a few things we could use here. What's this? There's jewellery. I'm gonna have to download quite a few of these, aren't I? Okay. Okay, let's just download a few. Ooh. Apologies if I yawn, as I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, let's take this whole folder. RPG. Download that. And these icons, that saves me some time. It does. Sweet. We'll download those as well. Alright, I can see if I can remember how I did the yeah. Right, that's icons. And then I want to download this one. So I'm going to just open up another project I've been working on for fun. Because I've been doing the texture writing there and I can't remember how I do it now. Okay, so I want all of this. Extract all. Yep. And then I'm going to drag that whole thing there into our project. And we'll have with actual meshes, extract those. Okay, just drag the whole lot in. No, I'll best wait for this to finish. Okay, get him. And import all. Okay, let's do this other one. I can see if I find it. Or even if I kept it. Yeah, this is one. Hello, Jamie. If you're just joining us, by the way, anyone, we are doing a game jam for Yogscast Game Jam for their Christmas thing. It started at 8 PM GMT tonight, so I've been doing this for about an hour and a half now. The theme is giving, so I'm doing a Santa Claus game. We have to go around giving presents that they want to each NPC. So I'm just importing stuff in now that I can use. Won't use hardly any of it, we only use a few things. I'll try and optimize it before I submit it. but we've got some stuff there that we can use. That's not too bad. We've got some icons here too. That's handy as well. That saves us a lot of work. Okay. So let's load him up. Get him ready. So I'm just loading up a previous project because I'm not too sure. I can't remember exactly how I set up the drawing of this texture. So I'm just opening up a previous project where I actually did do it, so I can see what I did. We'll do this on begin play as well. And it's texture canvas or something. Yeah, I know I have to use this thing. So the texture I want to use, let's say for example, give the variable actually here, icon, and that'll be a. Actually, no. What we'll do is make a new folder, items, and we'll make a blueprint structure. Actually, don't need to do that. Actually, import actor item. In there, we're going to have icon. It's going to be a texture 2D, like so. Okay, and add a mesh, static mesh. Sphere occlusion. Why not? Okay. Then I want to make children of that one. So item, and let's call this one ring. Okay. So the ring, we've got static mesh. Ring. Let's make that a nicer ring. That's a nice one. We'll have that. How big is this thing? This looks quite big. That'd be alright. We'll just increase the size of our. Oh, like that bit. This bit. So, and then I'm going to click on the icon up here, which is in the class defaults. And again, ring. It was 4, wasn't it? Yeah, right there. So on my NPC, his variable is going to be item desired, and the variable type for that is going to be an item, which we can click editable, make it editable, compile, and we're going to drag that out and get icon, and plug that into the render texture. Sweet. Okay, so let's have a look what I've done for this. I did it with text, but it's basically the same with yeah, so create canvas render target 2D. Draw texture. Okay, right, right. Let's copy that. Oh. So first thing was create canvas render target. Okay. Come on. Create render canvas target. Just that, I think. Yeah. Speech bubble canvas. Like so. Hello, Ezekiel. Thanks for joining us. And then I did a bind event and then update resource. Okay. Bind event on canvas render target. And then update resource. Like so. Okay. I'm good, thanks, Ezekiel. Yeah. Right, this event here is going to be a custom event. And it'll be update image, I guess. And on here, we're going to draw a texture. This custom event needs these three: canvas, width and height. Yeah. All right, screw it. Let's just do this. Right. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right. So you're going to draw a texture. Render target. Target is canvas. Begin draw. We use the draw. Okay. So you want this one, and then plug that in, and that's the canvas goes into there. So that will draw that to that, and then we're going to do the draw texture thing again. But this time the canvas target is no. What do I do on this one? Oh, it's target from there. That's what it is. And the render target is this thing. Screen size X and Y. Oh, okay. Let's put that over to that. No idea if this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Map translucent. And the text. And I told it to get dynamic instance. What the hell did I do for this? Parameter 2D. Okay. Don't remember any of this. Okay, so I need the mesh, create a dynamic material, set texture parameter of that dynamic material, text to this, and the dynamic material has that. Okay. Cool. So in here, we are going to do speech bubble. We're going to create that as a material. Open this up. And then we're going to add the param set param. No, set is just param, isn't it? Vector param. Texture sampler param 2D. And this would be icon. Yes. And then that will go into base color. Okay, so we've got that speech bubble. Then we want to change to make sure it's using the material version. No, I've got to change the main. User interface. Oh, it had done it for me. Plug that in. Cool. Okay, so that has the icon. Then we're going to get the bubble. Get widget. Yeah, widget. Use a widget object. And we're going to then cast to speech bubble UI. And as speech bubble UI, we're going to get the image, which is called image 23. Let's rename that to make it a bit better. I'll call it bubble image. That makes sense. Image. Okay. Oh, check. And we're going to set param. And texture parameter value. And I think we have to make this dynamic material. Doing that. Get bubble image. Oh yeah, then we go to get brush, get think image. Oh, that's a pain. I need to get the material that's on that, and I got that. I got this. I need to plug that into there. Cast to dynamic. Material instance dynamic. Let's see what that does. The text for this icon. The value is a speech bubble canvas. Right, there's no errors, but it's no doubt not going to work. Okay, so if I go item desired and we need to make that a class, don't we? Item, class reference. Defaults. That should give me some more stuff. So why is that? Where the hell is that? Oh, it's an item, isn't it? Yeah, item. Yeah. Get defaults. That's what we want. Defaults. What the hell am I missing? Icon. No. This should come up with pins on this side of thing, but it's not showing. Okay. Yeah, no. What's going on here? Time to hit Google and see what's going on there. Up here. I don't get it. This should work, no problem. So this works for this class. Item. Why is that not shown? Something I haven't set on this. Editable. Maybe. No. Because if I change the NPC, that shows all these things. Those defaults. These have no different settings on here. What is going on? It's there. Oh God! Right, hang on. I'll be right back. My son's crying again. BRB. Right, we're back. So, I had a thought. I don't want this to actually be a class. I want this to be an actual reference. Because then I can just pick it from the level. It's a bit easier in the end to check if we have it in our inventory or not. Oh, pardon me. Get icon, plug it in there. Okay, so let's change the default icon for this ring. Make sure that's set. Yep, that's cool. Let's just drag that. Have I got a mesh to that? Yeah, I do. Okay. Just when it's showing up here, usually if it shows up there. Okay, so if I just drag that there, and on here, I want to tell our NPC that this is public, and then it is item desired, and then choose that object there, and let's see if it paints the object onto the icon onto the speech bubble. No, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, let's have a look at this so we think. Oh, my eyeballs. Alright, let's see what I did on this one, because this one worked. What did I do with this on? Update text, and then pick and play, construction script, update text. Okay, let's do that on a construction script as well then. Custom event, build icon. Okay. Okay, let's see. To save time, in fact, what I'm going to do is turn the speech bubble. Oh no, it's screen, isn't it? Oh no, if I just change it to world and make it find it like a thing. Change it to world and then make it visible. There you go. Right, so should be able to see it on here. Oh, wrong one. So build icon, right, so this isn't working. So I'm getting creating a canvas render target and storing it. Then when it's updating, and then call this image. It will begin to draw canvas to the render target. So okay, let's have a look what I've got here. See what I want it to do. Draw that to a particular canvas. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what I'm doing wrong. This canvas goes in here. That's it. And then we tell that canvas there to, so it's going to draw the icon. And we don't need to do the bubble. Turn that off. And split screen size, width and height. Hello, Innocent. Okay, let's see what this does. Alright, so nothing's showing on it. Okay. Alright, I'm quite confident about this bit working okay. Just double check this. No. I can't do a dynamic material on this, so maybe I can. Delete all this nonsense. Okay, target is a material instance dynamic. It's icon. Material is going to be speech bubble inst. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. We're going to update. Do I have to tell it to draw? I think maybe I have to tell it to draw the speech bubble. Oh, I'll just use these ones. No, not showing the default material, is it? Oh, God's sake, my son's crying again. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That should be it now. He had a big poo, and that's why he was crying a lot. Okay. Right, where was I? Oh, my eyeballs are burning. Okay, so we're drawing. Let's make that opaque. And see what it does. Nope. Check back up. Hi Harry. Rendering a text. I'm not rendering any text here. It's just textures, and the white here is like your tint. So white means it won't do any tint. It should keep it the same. Nonetheless, this should still be spawning this in. So it's building this texture onto the canvas, okay, which we've got there. Okay. Let's just print string this thing till it comes through there. Yeah, so hello. It's there just fine. Okay, so it's going through that. And then we get into here, we create a dynamic instance. I think it's because this thing doesn't actually have a material associated to it. It thinks it's applying it to this, which we don't want. So instead I want to get set to the material of the image inside of it. So we're going to get user widget object, set cast to speech bubble UI. Get bubble image, and then from there get brush. Split that, and we now got access to the image. So there, unless I can go from here, no. Create, no. Get material, texture. Oh god, my brain. It's not a primitive component, that's the problem. Set vector, set parameter, cast to material. Okay. Oh. Plug that in. If it fails, it'll do a print string. So it should say hello if it fails. Oh. Target is there. Okay. Oh, we got a speech bubble. Okay, so speech bubble is working. Or is it? Was it just using the previous one that was there? Oh, well, okay. Well, did it say hello? I didn't notice. Yeah, it did say hello. Okay, so the cast is failing. Oh God, how am I going to do this? How to do another one? Oh, right. See, I've made it a dynamic instance material, so it should be okay with that. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll cheat. Wrap with an overlay and blind. And drag another image on it. And this image is going to be called icon. I'm just going to set up a default one for now so I can see what it looks like. I can customize the size and whatnot. 500 by 500 and position in the center. Overlay. Side. Okay. Yeah, I want to offset that up a little bit. So transform. Yeah, Y. Like so. Cool. So we'll do it this way. This is a bit easier. Okay, so we've got the icon there. I want to set that make a function here. Update icon. And I'm going to have an input for this. Maybe a texture to use. Icon texture. And the type is a texture 2D. Okay. And we're just going to take the icon out. Get set set brush from texture. Plug that in there. So that'll do that. Then on the MPC, rather than doing all this nonsense, get rid of all that. So build icon, we're going to get the speech bubble, and get user widget object, cast to speech bubble, update icon, and the icon, just trying all this out, otherwise my OCD will go mad. Oh. Okay, the icon texture will come from the item that we desired. Get icon. Oh, wrong one. Get icon and get this one. And plug that into icon texture. Cool. So there's the image over there. Okay. So it's on it, just need to change the size. Oh god. Now it's not changing that there, so I wonder. Oh, maybe I have to set the image size on this thing. Set image size. Size. Oh wait, it's because we're drawing it at 500, so if I do 250 instead, we'll just give it that. Design, and this would be 250. There we go. Right, there we go. So when we get near them, we'll make it so it turns it on, and it will tell us what one it requires. Okay. Speech bubble. Oh, it's because I changed it on the instance, didn't I? Okay, let's see how this looks. It tells it that he wants the ring. So I'll come back, I'll then pick up that ring, and then I'll go over to him, and he'll be happy and disappear. And we'll give him a present. So let's go about the whole act of giving stuff. So items, we'll do overlap of the sphere here. And we'll do this on the parent as well. And if that is equal to get player character, just make it disappear. Destroy actor. Okay, and then on the NPC, so on here we're going to check if the item desired exists. Okay, and we'll do that on the begin overlap. Get and do a validate get. Now check if it exists. If it doesn't exist, that means we need to pick it up, and that means I need to tell it to draw some text to the screen. So let's do some HUD stuff. Okay. And in here we're going to put in some border. Okay, that's the bottom. Reset, 0.5, 0.5. Size of, I don't know, 500 and 200. Sure. And we'll change its background color. Change its Y position, go up a bit, some text in there. Text, we're going to make it left aligned, but center, padding of 10. And the text is give present. I guess. We're going to press E to give present. There you go. Center, center, center. Okay, so this border here, we're going to name this one prompt. And by default, intend it to be hidden. Okay. And we'll make a game mode. My game mode. Oh, Yogscast Game Mode. And in here we're going to event graph, gameplay, create widget, header display, format to variable, add to viewport. Done with that. If the item is not valid, we want to get the game mode. Yogscast to Yogscast Game Mode. And from there we get the HUD. Get prompt. Prompt. Oh, we'll just make one. A function. Oh, I didn't tick it as variable, that's why. Oh, wrong one. Set visibility to visible, and we're going to copy all of that. Bless me. Hi, it's too late. Okay. So that prompt will only come up if we have picked up the present that the thing wants. So let's test that out. Go up this way. Ooh. So it tells me it wants a ring. No prompt. I collect the ring. Still no prompt. Bollocks. Oh, it's because I haven't changed the game mode. World settings, game mode. Let's go game mode. Let's do that again. No prompt. Pick it up, and there's a prompt. So I press E to give present, and I push E, and then we'll make them twirl away. Okay. So if that is true, we're going to enable input on this. Get player controller. And then from that, on the end, we need to do disable input. Get player controller. Then somewhere over here, I'm going to do E key. And we'll just for now make him destroy actor. We'll do an animation on it at a later point. But he should just disappear. Damn, that was not working. Yeah, enable input. Okay, so the E key isn't working for some reason. Why the hell not? So this is working, so it's enabling the input. Is it disabling it as well straight away? For whatever reason. Not pick ring. No. For some reason. Okay, so that's working as intended, but this bit isn't. E key. I'm pushing E, aren't I? Destroy actor. What the hell? I don't get it. It's enabled, so this should work. It's just the E key. Let's try a different key. Let's try the F key. Yeah, no keys are working for it. What's up with that? I don't get it. This should work. Yeah, maybe I put my sweets. Ooh. Got some chocolate raisins. Right. Why will this work? Yeah, it appears that way, Alejandro. Oh, hang on. That should disappear. Why is that disappearing? What, their ticket? Why is that not disappearing? Right, I changed it to here. There you go, hidden. Okay, so that wasn't the issue. Still have no idea why this won't work. I have no idea. We get tester one. That isn't a character. Yeah, see that works. Is it because of characters and characters can't do that? That's annoying. If not, we can put it on there. Actor. Oh. Trying to weld it up. Yeah, so it must be just characters that don't allow it. Okay. That's to possess the character, I guess. Okay. So. Okay. Time for a workaround. E key, event dispatcher, interact, key person. Actually. Don't like it. Okay. I want to push the E key. I'm going to call the interact event dispatcher, and then on my NPC, delete that, and delete this end bit here. We'll go. Making a function there. We'll go. Class 2 Santa. Oh, no, third person character is called, isn't it? That's third person character. Bind event on to interact. Did I call it interact? I thought I called it. Oh no, I did. Okay, so this event here, create event. And the event is going to be called Interacted. Okay, so on the interacted event here, we are then going to destroy actor. On the event graph though, we have to unbind it. So we're going to just copy this. And at the end of here, this is on the end overlap. I'm going to get the third person character again and unbind. All events from interact. Compile. So now it only do the E thing when I'm near it. Alright, Harry Doody. Pick up the ring. And then I can give it to... Yay, there you go. Cool. So that's one satisfied customer. Okay, so there's one NPC. So Harry Doody, I'm doing the game jam for Yogscast. It started at 8 PM. I started at 10 PM GMT. So I've been going for about almost 3 hours. And so I have to make a game by Sunday with the theme of giving. So I've made this so far with Santa. He's going to go around and find presents for people and give them to him. So this guy requires a ring. I'm going to pick up the ring and then give the present. That's going to be it. Now, although the thing's on for 48 hours, I have far less than that because, you know, life and babies and stuff like that. So I'll get 2 evenings. I've got this evening and tomorrow evening to try and get this done. We've done most of the gameplay now. Got movement, we've got NPCs, we've got items. We just now need to finish off the level. I'll do a bit more to the level. And then add more NPCs. And then do a win state and menu screens and things like that. Whew. Okay. So let's work a bit more on the level environment. Okay, so we've got this area up here. We'll make this a foresty bit. Okay. So trees. And I'm going to use the foliage tool for this. Do that. Do that. And I'll give this a min of 8. Random yaw. Okay. So that's a bit too many, but you get a gist. Do the 0.8 for that. Okay. So decrease the density there. Let's do 20. And then 20. Still a bit too many. So let's change up here, paint density to 0.2. Let's see how that looks. If not, we'll have to place them manually. Okay, that looks alright. Oh, that's because these don't have collision. Let's just give them... I don't think foliage has collision, does it? Oh yeah, if I change it to block all dynamic, and we're going to tell these models to use a complex. Like so. And complex. Now when I push play, I should be stopped by trees. No. Balls. Oh no. Oh, I did it to one, that's why. It worked for one, but not the other. Buckle. Dynamic. Push play. Okay, so all of these should stop me in my tracks. Yep, cool. So we've got a little forest bit. And let's just increase the size of this. Scale X, we'll go from a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 3. Okay, so on that island here, we've got a little foresty section like so, with a little lake and a waterfall. Okay, so we'll make this environment and build up a more mountainous bit here. Oh, wrong one. I'm not sick, I'm very tired. I've had near enough nothing to sleep. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I don't sleep much. I've been so busy making videos. Okay, let's put more of those rocks in. Okay. Let's get the ramp tool out again. Okay, we're gonna go from there. Go up. So dropping that, and we'll make a little bridge bit here. No. My brain is frazzled. I'm starting to hallucinate. I'm that knackered. I have to call it in a second because I'm literally feel my brain is like switching off. Which isn't that interesting to watch or listen to if you see me just sleep. Okay, drag a few things in here. Try that again. There we go. Right, I think I'm going to call it there because my eyes are drooping. So, what have I got so far? I've got the NPCs working, I've got items working, Santa's working. So all I've got to do is finish off the level design, add UI, add the win state and the menus, sound effects. Okay, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. So we'll see how we get on with tomorrow night and getting this done. Thanks for coming by and watching. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me suffer. Yeah, if you like this sort of content, you want to see more of like me doing game jams, things like that, let us know. If you think that's cool content that you would like to see, I'm happy to try and do it if I can. But I say time is quite limited for me. Yeah, thanks again everyone. Have a good night. I'm gonna get some sleep.